Is it still help if you start feeling played? Tonight, we're talking about the unwritten rules. Nobody tells you when you have to stay with somebody. Don't go nowhere. Let's get into it. What's good, everybody? Welcome back to Man Talk Mondays. I'm Derek, the thought engineer, here with my man, comedian John Yogi. How you feeling tonight, man?
Doing pretty good, man. Doing pretty good. Anxiously waiting to hear what the people say about this.
Tonight we're talking about when helping turns into enabling. When helping turns into enabling. Now, let me tell you, this ain't about being heartless. This ain't about kicking people when they down or anything like this. This is about expectations, boundaries, and common sense. This is what we're talking about. All right. So we're going to watch a video. All right. We're going to watch it all the way through. We're going to watch this video, and then we're going to come back and we're going to dive into it and really break it down and get into the foolishness that it seems to be happening with this particular video. So here's the video that really sparked this conversation tonight.
Yeah, she gonna come in the house and pay nothing. Another vacation?
What? Why is you sitting at the door waiting on me?
Another vacation?
Yes, and?
Okay, so you've been here about 3 months.
Okay.
Ain't paid me nothing in rent though.
Okay.
And
I didn't know I had to. As a friend, you volunteered to let me stay here for a little while.
What's a little while to you? It looks like you on your feet.
I'm not on my feet. That's why I'm still staying here with you.
But I see like Louis Vuitton.
No, because I didn't even miss.
It doesn't matter who bought it. You didn't ask them to give you something on rent.
I didn't know I had to pay rent.
I mean,
as a friend, you said you was friend. You could come stay with me. I help you get on your feet.
Right.
Now you mad because I'm taking trips and you can't?
Really? You really finna say that to me?
That's what I'm finna ask you. You really sitting at the door waiting on me to come?
Because all I done did for you? You finna ask me that? Yeah, I've been a friend to you, but it's going on, 5, 6, what you finna do?
I'm finna go upstairs and go to bed.
No, you're not.
I just got off a plane, friend. I'm tired.
No, I'm tired too.
My life, baby.
I bet you did.
I did.
I bet you did because you don't pay no bills here. No bills here. You don't even put food in the fridge.
You sound mad. Big mad.
I'm real big mad. I want a Louis bag too.
Okay, I want to get you one.
Okay, but why you can't go stay with him then?
Because I want to stay with you because you volunteered your place.
Okay, well I'm volunteering. So you need to go ahead and get your bag, Louis V, all that, and you need to go back out the door. I'm not gonna do this with you. That's just selfish as all outdoors. I ain't never seen nothing like this before in my life.
Try again tomorrow.
Okay. No, I'm woke.
Okay.
I'm woke. Okay.
Well, baby, I got all my stuff in here. Come to this house.
Okay, well, you need to get first thing in the morning. You need to be gone.
Oh, you can start the process of eviction. That takes up to 30 days.
Okay, so let's see how long you last in this house.
Oh.
So wait on that eviction. Wait on it.
You threatening me?
Wait on it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
what type of friend?
I'm gonna lock my door and go to sleep.
Okay.
And you should too, because you need to try again tomorrow. You sleep.
Okay, I'm well woke.
Okay.
Okay, just selfish. Look at her. Unbelievable. Talking about a friend. Ain't no friend of mine.
She say you need to go to bed. You sleeping. All right. Somebody's wrong here. The question is who? Who is wrong here? We're talking about when helping turns into enabling. Don't forget to hit that like button, share, subscribe, do all that good stuff right now. So before we take sides, let's talk about the unwritten rules nobody says out loud. Right? So the friend moves in, say she's been there about 3 months. Right? And walks into the door, fresh out vacation. Just hopped off the plane.
This is at least her second vacation. Because she said vacation again.
Vacation. She did say vacation again.
So it's at least 2.
Oh, so at least 2. Been there 3 months. This is your second vacation. Second vacation. So first off, 3 months. If you stay in for a little while, somebody needs to define what that means. So when somebody moves in, how do we handle the length of time? Is it somebody who presented it?
Yes and no. But I have the responsibility. If I offer it to you, it's my responsibility to say, hey, the level of expectation is this, and this. I can't to you because for me to say this to you, you ass out. And if you ass out, most of the time when you ass out, you ain't volunteering nothing. You just get somewhere where you can lay your head. So I gotta say, hey, I need rent every 2 weeks. I need this, whatever you can pay. I need something, and everything needs to go toward you getting on your feet.
Now when you look at it, you see somebody, they fall on hard times. That's your friend or your family member. Your heart goes out to them, and you say, hey, you can come stay with me. How often does somebody say, listen, I can put you up 2 months? Right off the bat, right?
Oh, that is good. That's good. Because that's how it should be presented that way, but it's not.
That's what I'm saying. Does somebody ever do that? Does that seem like something somebody would do?
No, because you know what? I think you thinking. Because I think you thinking that of course they're not gonna come in the house and bust a hard chill. But more times than not, you look up, it's been 6 months, it's been a year, it's been 2 years. He like, hey, we have got off on the wrong foot somewhere.
Why? Because we talking about adults. Why should you give an adult a timeline? Why do adults need timelines?
Well, to be honest, you need to give everybody timelines. Just not that. Just for everybody needs a push. Everybody needs the push of, okay, I got, because wherever you was gonna go before you came here, you was gonna need to do something by a certain time. And I believe there is nothing that make you get up on your feet like somebody trying to push you out of their house. All right, you got a month. All right, you got 6 because you counted down for them. Hey, you got 2 months. What you doing? You got 2 months. You got 2 months. And you slide that paper under the door with 2 on one side and months on the other side.
Leave it on their pillow.
It's funny. It's funny and it's comical because everybody have been on their butt once or twice in their life. And we all, if we all be honest and admit it, we needed some oomph to get us back on our feet.
So we saying we can't approach it from the beginning and say you can stay with me a little while, because a little while without a date is just a quiet lease. It's what it is. It's a quiet lease.
A lease is money transferring. Most of the time, people ain't paying, and that's what makes it so difficult. I can't talk about personal experiences with me because my wife would get mad and say, "You always put our business in this."
Let me get Dr. Lita. Dr. Lita says, my live sister tells her house guests a date from jump. It works every time.
Yes. Because like the lady gonna tell her, well, you could go through with the eviction process. Wait a minute. That's what we did. That's what we doing.
She just gave herself 30 days. She said, I'm a tenant. She said it take at least 30 days to get rid of me. Which is kind of bold.
Well, not exactly, because you can't allow yourself to be frustrated with somebody to where you need to be gone tomorrow. That's not fair to them. That's not fair to you. So what anytime you frustrated, you say, hey, look, You've been here a little while, and man, either you got to start because now she don't even want the rent. She just want out.
She just want out. She just want out.
For I would have just handed a Louis Vuitton bag. Here you go. Thank you. I appreciate you. Which D?
Just hand her a bag.
Wait a minute. Let me ask you this. So tell me what's more important. Tell me what's more important, the Louis Vuitton bag or someone to lay your head. You ain't even got no closet to put your Louis Vuitton bag in. What the heck? What you doing with a Louis Vuitton bag? You don't have no house. You don't have no. You don't have an apartment. A Louis Vuitton bag. That's like Louis having Vuitton. A Rolls Royce. That's like a Rolls Royce, and you living in it.
Right. And she said she didn't buy it. Her man. We get to that second. Dr. Selena. Dr. Selena says, sad to say, but the way the friend came at her is what made her turn up. We as women, we're always gonna match energy. Okay, so she comes in, opens the door. The friend is sitting right at the door, and she immediately says, "Oh, another vacation."
Okay, yes, I agree. I know this is shocking. I agree with Selena, but you can't match the energy of somebody that you need.
Oh,
you need her. You stand in that woman's house for free. You gonna do what? I don't know. I don't care what your tendencies are as a woman. You stand with her because you ass out. You can't match her energy. You need her. You can't do that with people that you need.
Yeah.
You need your internet, water, lights. You
even
need
food.
her.
Yeah.
You need her. You can't match with her. No, you cannot. Nope. Can't do it.
Dr. Selena says, tell that to your nervous system. It doesn't work that way. React first, cognition later. Unless, because you got to have emotional stability. You got to have emotional intelligence, emotional intelligence, right? You gotta have the presence of mind. So Dr. Selena, she said that ain't working like that. It's not working like that.
Okay.
She says it comes later. She's saying it's come later. When you calm down, you say, okay.
I'm gonna help you get this now. What if she come back and her key don't work? Her key don't work. And the girl yell out the door and say, you on vacation again? So then is she gonna match into then, or is she gonna do and say whatever she gotta do to get in that door? Miss Dr. Selena, please. You like the lies you tell.
Dr. Selena is yelling and saying she's still matching energy from outside the door.
No, she is not. She's gonna try to do. She tired and she's sleepy. Hold on. She tired and she's sleepy.
I gotta throw Dr. Selena a mic here in a minute.
She tired, she's sleepy, and her back hurt because she just got to blow it out all weekend. She just trying to get to that bed to get some sleep. She just trying to get some sleep. That girl
had a good old time, huh?
What?
Had a good old time.
You think she ain't? She is trying to get in that house so she can get some sleep.
She said she was going to bed. She was tired, right? She said she was going to bed because she's tired.
From vacation.
With her man.
You can do it. You just gotta want. You gotta have some motivation behind this and want to.
Yeah. But you can't say you down bad and then come back from vacation. You can't do that. Twice. Your second vacation. Because how concerned should she have been about how it looked to the friend that allowed her to stay with her? Should she have been really concerned? If the friend offered to let her stay, how much concern should she have for how it looks with her going on vacation when she's staying with somebody because she on hard time? Yeah,
but because she did it the first time, girl didn't say no. She said, "Well, I'm gonna run that back."
So the time to be vocal was the first time.
Dude, listen, we are more like kids than what we think. Dude, we are more like kids than what we think. When we get out of line the first time, you got to tap them legs to make us get back in line, or we all over the place. No. Discipline. This is what is expected. We have gotten off. When she got back the first time, she should have been waiting. That's why she's so shocked the second time.
Yeah.
Again.
Now, I'm gonna say you kind of proving Dr. Selena point. When the way she came at him, we're coming through the door. You say we all like kids.
Yeah.
She get her ability to regulate herself right away to say, hold up.
But I'm also saying it's a lot easier to regulate yourself from the other side of that door. When that door, that's all I'm saying.
You should have been regulated up front. I see what you're saying. You should have been regulated already because you knew you was wrong.
It's not like because the thing is she knows she's wrong and you calling her out on it and you recording. So not only you making me feel some kind of way by doing it, you finna put me on blast. Now I understand what Selena's saying, because it's also you put me on blast, and as a woman, they don't want to be embarrassed. So I got no, you're not. What you finna do? You finna get all that, but I bet you I know one place you won't get it. That's on the other side of that door.
Right. Dr. Selena says she gonna call her man and other friends, go off while she outside the door, and ain't gonna think it through until the next day or once she is regulated. So she gonna turn up right now, but once she calm down, she gonna approach it better.
You know why? And until a point, but one of her friends gonna say, "Girl," or her man gonna say, "You need her." That's what I'm gonna say, too. Don't you need her? You can't talk to her like that, because you need her. But this the thing, because even if the girl is wrong for doing that to you, you need her. There is some grace in the fact that what she's done for you so far. You can't match wits with her. What you doing? No.
Does it matter that she's not paying for the vacations? Does it matter? If she's not paying for the vacations, does it matter?
It don't matter.
It don't matter.
No.
It don't matter. So what should she do? If somebody comes to her, she's staying with somebody, following hard times, she's staying with somebody, somebody say, "Hey, you want to go vacation with me?"
I gotta get out of this house. Girl, I gotta get on my feet. The only thing you can say and do is, "Girl, I got to get on my feet and get out of this house."
Yeah.
That should be your only concern.
That's it.
If all money that you're gonna give me to a vacation, can we put down on the deposit for my apartment?
Yeah. Because don't nothing make somebody rethink their generosity like you stepping through the door with a Louis bag and they still got some unpaid bills.
And you putting it in my closet.
You putting it in my
bag in my closet. Would you give me that bag, and I'm gonna give you that bag on your way out when you got a closet to put it in. And again, I'm telling y'all, we have all been there before.
Mm-hmm.
I think the problem is she should have said something to her at the beginning. She should have set a level of expectation, because it only gets worse afterwards. It only gets worse.
Yeah.
It don't get no better.
How often do we assume these boundaries, especially like not just with friends, like with family? You got family that fall on some hard times and stuff. Let me ask this: is the assumptions worse with family than with friends?
Absolutely. I'm trying not to get in trouble. You're gonna make me get in trouble.
Okay. We go back out the family. I want you to get in trouble.
But I can say this: we have had. Let me see. My brother, my mom, my sister-in-law, my sister-in-law too, her mother, and my mother-in-law. And I have noticed with all of those, we dealt with everybody as we everybody differently.
Mm.
We definitely deal with everybody differently. But I'm telling you, man. See, this will make it so bad. Let me say this.
Yeah.
This is what makes it so bad. Because you mean well, as the person offering to let somebody come and stay with you. I had a friend of mine to come stay with me that I used to work with. Dude,
Mhm.
your heart is in the right place by saying, "Hey, man, hey, such and such, you can come over and stay with us while you get on your feet. This is a place to lay your head. Come in and get on feet because your thought is that they're gonna have the intention that you would have. We got to hurry up and get the hell out of here, out of somebody's house.
Yeah.
And when they get in there, you look up. It's been a year.
All right, let me say something so you don't have to go in too much. Listen, we talking about when helping turns into enabling. When helping turns into enabling.
How do it be a year, D? How do it be a year?
Unspoken assumptions. As a matter of fact, it turns into unspoken assumptions to unspoken tension because the tension starts sitting there.
Yeah. Oh man. Yes.
And pretty soon, because they just move in. Y'all might sit down, watch TV together. Y'all might, might even sit down, eat a meal together. But eventually, it comes to where they walk in the room and you looking like, oh, stinking helper.
This is what it is. There is a level of discomfort that you go through when you invite somebody in your home. And because of that level of discomfort that you have, you are thinking that if we uncomfortable, they have to be uncomfortable. And the more uncomfortable you are, the faster you will run for that door.
Yeah.
But
I
am noticing that people will chill and adjust to your uncomfortableness and just do some things that make them comfortable.
Anybody out there listening? What's a good time if somebody, whether it's a family member or a friend, what's a good time just right up front to allow them to get back on their feet?
Realistically,
y'all let us know. Realistically, what's a good time to let somebody stay with you to allow them a chance to get back on their feet? Y'all let us know. Let us know.
And I'm finna get whooped for this. I know it, but I don't think it takes nobody. No, it takes. I think 3 months is an adequate amount of time. 90 days is an adequate amount of time. If you're working, you can say because if you're working, you're supposed to be saving your money. You're not paying that money for no apartment, no house, no. If you can save one whole check a month, in 3 months, that's 3 checks you got saved. In 3 months, you got 3 checks saved. In 90 days is plenty of time.
So the ideal house guest that comes to stay with you when they falling on hard times. Yeah, Brenda says 3 months. So I think 3 months seems to be a reasonable amount of time. That's 3 to 6 pay periods, right? 3 to 6.
That's 90 days.
90 days. 90 days.
If you as diligent as you supposed to be about getting out, as I love mom, and I know my mom gonna say something about this. My mom was the professional of making you feel uncomfortable, so you want to get out. 90 days, you wouldn't see 90 days. You're gonna be trying to get out of there. When you was with her, everything there was about you staying with her and inconveniencing her, and she did not mind you knowing it every chance she got. So
is it warranted though? Is the uncomfortableness warranted though?
Listen, all I know is we were staying there one day, and then now
you already in it, man. You're already in there now. Just go ahead, let it. You already in there now.
I just know the next day it was a U-Haul truck outside. Because that is because you can't really help nobody unless you pushing them trying to get on their feet. And that's the thing. We think helping people is letting them relax and chill.
Oh, wow.
No. That's not
Oh,
helping
wow.
them. That's hurting them. Helping people is pushing them to get back into society and start paying their own bills. That's how you help people.
Wow.
I think we got the help thing all messed up. But I tell you what, Miss Tarana Sims would get you on your feet. If it was a job for somebody that she would make millions in, Miss Tarana Sims would get you on your feet. You heard me?
Right. So she get you moving on. Get you moving.
From day one, every time you come to the house, the door will be locked. She wouldn't give you a key. You have to go through the thing, knocking on the door to get out. Dude,
that's something right there. You can't go and come freely.
After about 2 weeks, dude, you get because you thinking that if somebody, we think there's supposed to be a certain amount of gratitude, a certain amount of what word I'm looking for. There's certain
I know what you mean. I'm trying to find a way.
I'm supposed to be able to go and come like I want to, just like you do, just like you can. But only yours is paid for, mine is free. And the leniency. Free, yes.
Your leniency.
And she gives none. When I tell you, I hate shade on the show. I would have come
on class, huh?
When I tell you, she will get you out of there. You hear me? You having to knock on that door every time. You don't want to do that. You don't want to do that.
Ain't gonna make it comfortable for you.
No, not at all.
But you just said something. You said it's pretty much a responsibility of that friend or something to get you back up.
Get you back up. Yes.
And going again.
Because that's what they saying they're gonna do. That's basically, hey, come stay with me. I'll help you get on your feet.
Yeah.
I'll help you get on your feet. And we misconstrue that by thinking, oh, you help me get on my feet. I can come stay at your house and bust a chill and take vacations and take all this. Oh man, that don't even sound right.
Yeah. So what if finances is a problem? What if they got into this spot because finances is a problem? If you can't pay rent, you should be paying an effort. So what kind of effort can a person give to show some appreciation or show that they're trying? If they can't come with the money, what could they do?
You're supposed to be a blessing at the house while you're there. You're supposed to be a blessing. That means you getting up. That means you everybody don't want you in their kitchen, but you cooking, you cleaning. It's something that needs to be done around the house that you can be doing to make you earn your keep. All I'm asking you to do is find a way to earn your keep. You can't sleep in the bed more than me. I need you up and out.
How does that make you feel? Somebody follow hard times, they come stay with you. You get up in the morning, go to work or whatever, and they still in the bed asleep.
Oh my God, you got to get up out of there. If you got to get up and go to McDonald's, man, you got to get up and get out of that house. This is so funny. This sounds so bad as I'm saying it, but this is the truth, man. Don't nobody want nobody laying in their house rent free, and I'm at work all day and you at home. Don't nobody want. I don't care what they say. Don't nobody want that.
Yeah.
People want. You got to go. You need to go somewhere and play like you're looking for a job.
Now, you get up, you go to work, but you come back. It's a hot meal there. House is clean. All that. Do you feel better, or do you still be like, I sure appreciate you, but
I need to call my mama to see what she said. So she gonna ask. Did you
should have told her you could have had as an expert, man. She would have.
Did you use all my good? You use all my news up? Did you use my chicken? Where you get the chicken from? Is that mine? Did you get that out of the refrigerator? Are you gonna put it back? Or are you gonna try to replace it? When I tell you,
she on your neck.
Well, okay, I'm trying to.
Say, did you use my salt to season that chicken?
And she gonna call me if she see this. She gonna call me on Tuesday, Wednesday, and say, "Jump, what's not that bad?" I'm like, She go. When I tell you,
Yeah.
she is the professional of getting you out of there when you getting comfortable. She, first of all, ain't gonna be no comfort.
Yeah.
It been. I'm trying. It's too much. I'm trying not to do. But no. And because again, the misconception is I'm supposed to allow you to be comfortable, and the truth is I'm not.
Yeah.
It's just a place. This is simply a place for you to lay your head while you trying to get out of here.
Right. Because even a hospital is a place to heal. Trust me, you ain't trying to stay there.
But they don't get
you upon you the whole time.
They gonna get you out, and they're gonna get you out of there.
What about the emotional bill that people run up? The emotional bill people run up when they stay longer than they probably should, and probably not handling that
this
arrangement properly.
This is why I am the expert of relationships. This is also something that damages relationships as well. Because if I put you out, you're gonna feel some kind of way about me. After you stand with me, he knew I wasn't ready. He knew I ain't had my stuff together, but I've been here 5 years. Now, by me pushing you, there's a level of expectation from you toward me that I should let you stay here because I know you need to. Now I'm finna damage this relationship because I'm getting it from my wife, and I'm getting if the whole house is uncomfortable because y'all ain't washing dishes, y'all ain't doing this, y'all don't pick up about your kids, y'all ain't doing that. It's just the whole. When I tell you, this is a relationship that needs to be managed like other relationships do.
Interesting caveat you just threw out there. Interesting caveat. Does it matter whose friend it is? If it's your wife's friend versus your friend,
I'm gonna do you
the
one
rules change.
I'm gonna do you one better.
What you got?
I'm already in here, so I might want to jump on it. It matters who friend it is. If it's my family or her family, Cheryl's family, there's gonna be more leniency from Cheryl if it's her family. There's gonna be more leniency from me if it's my family. And what me and Cheryl both do, because I don't know about nobody else, and what we do is if it's my family here, Cheryl will be in my ear saying, "Okay, John, so what's the plan? What they gonna do?" If it's Cheryl's family, I'm in Cheryl. Hey, what they gonna do? What they gonna do? And we both, while we both defending and trying to deflect and trying to keep them off, while the people that we fighting for are probably not doing like they should be doing.
Do you think women probably make the guest more uncomfortable than a guy would? Or you think it can be equal? Guys can be
well, the male chauvinist in me wants to say, and let me say this thing, I don't appreciate what you did with how you did this, because I feel like it's a light on me right now. I'm like,
big old spotlight. I'm about to give you center stage to answer this question. Go ahead, write it down for me.
Let me say this. Yes, in all honesty, though, I think it's just as bad. I want to say women, but no, I have to say I gave her just as much hell as she gave me. And I mean, from the time she woke up to the time we went to bed, I gave her just as much hell as she gave me about it. And so after a while, now you tired, whether it's me or her, now you tired of hearing it, and now you just want some relief. And all the other person really want is people to do like they supposed to do, i.e. family, friends, or whoever, and they normally don't.
So we
talk. Because you have co-signed. Because you have co-signed for them.
Co-signed. Yeah.
You have co-signed for them. And now at the paper saying how they getting here. You said they was gonna be doing this. They ain't doing this. I've seen this, that, they ain't this, and vice versa. Because we have co-signed.
And now, because that's interesting too, because in order to sell it to the spouse, do you go in and you making promises and you ain't check with that person?
You have to.
You ain't even check with the guests to see how they gonna move, but you already making promises.
Because they not gonna be able to come in so I can send it to them.
You gotta sell it.
They got to be. Listen, I don't know about you and Celine, but I gotta sell it to Cheryl for somebody to come here, just like she would have to sell it to me. Because I'm gonna ask her all the questions that she should be asking them.
But the sale is the setting the expectations.
Yes.
And if the person isn't moving according to what you sold,
no. And and I'm gonna hold them back. And whoever the person that it was sold to, they gonna hold you by what you said. Hey,
right.
Didn't you say they was gonna be doing X, Y, and Z? Okay, I talk. This is the famous. I talk to him.
I talk to him.
Shirley Murray. Okay, baby. I talk to him. I'm in Shirley. I talk to him, baby. I talk to him.
Be like Red going to talk to Debo. Yeah, you know I wouldn't ask for it, but
hey,
my grandma gave it to me. No, it's like both hours, you know.
Yeah, well, man, listen. I think the toughest thing about the relationship of marriage is trying to find a compromise when one of them's heart's being pulled by something and the other one is not. You have to be sympathetic with them at the same time while you're still being firm. And hey, listen, I don't mind them coming, but they got to do X. They got to be doing X, Y, and Z. And when they're not doing X, Y, and Z, because I try to explain this to everybody when they come. Hey, I don't want her in my ear about this, so you got to do what you want to do. Because if not, she gonna be all over me now. Cheryl won't say nothing about me being all over her. She just
bad eyes. Little old me.
That's the God honest truth, man. That's the God honest truth. That's the toughest thing about it. Is everybody's trying to help people, and we don't really know how to really help people.
Yeah. But one of the main things is the gratitude that the person who has to move in, who's falling on hard times, they need to show. Because the fastest way to get kicked out is entitlement. You walk in there with this entitled attitude, like somebody owe you something, or they should empathize and sympathize to the point that they let stuff slide.
That's pretty fast, but don't nothing get you kicked out like shopping bags
or Louis bags, and coming back from vacation, right?
And I can't shop, and you make no. You say, why you getting mad at me? Because I can get something you can't get. What? Don't nothing get you kicked out like shopping bags.
Yeah.
Because I'm already sacrificing, and I want you to be sacrificing as well, trying to get out.
Yeah. And especially if they say to you, you just mad because I can get it and you can't. Yeah. I'm sorry. You got to go.
Oh
you got to go. You got to go.
Oh, and again, I don't have all this gray hair for nothing. We have stayed with people, and people have stayed with us.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, did nobody do it like Miss Sims, Jack? Miss Sims had you alive. You know what I mean?
Because the way that person talks, the way they handle you, the way they talk to you, it matters. It really matters to how they handle you. So they should have more of a tone of gratitude the whole time. But if you become defensive, how should you come back? Because just like Dr. Selena said, okay, they said something to you, you got in your feelings for a minute, all right, you calm down, you realize how should you come back to address that person after you got defensive? And
it's gonna cost you something. It's gonna cost you. It's gonna, as a matter of fact, I think the more out of line you get, the quicker you need to have some money in your hand when you come back to talk to him. I think you got to get some money from him. I think, yes, I sure talk. Anyway,
say you get blown up already. Ooh, I'm gonna get you. You got to stay in your office. So you can be able to come down.
No, I'm saying you have because you did that, it's gonna cost you something. This is what it's gonna cost. It's gonna cost you. I apologize. You got to kiss butt, and the way you ain't kiss butt, you need to have money when you come back, and you need to have a be out by date.
A plan.
You need to have. You need. I need to know what the plan. I need to know what the plan is. What day you plan on being out? I need to have that when you come back, because you have punched your ticket and talk to me like you didn't need me when I know you do.
Yeah. And
as soon as she tell her husband liable to have your stuff outside the next day before you can get back to apologize.
Oh yeah, we'll move on some stuff.
Do what?
Stuff you talk about, we move on. We're gonna execute. We're gonna execute on it. Listen, because the attitude that a wife carries plays out in the husband's actions.
Every day, all day.
Plays out in the husband's actions. You can tell just as good how a husband moving if their wife been nagging him in his ear. You can tell how you moving.
You mad at everybody.
Oh.
He mad at everybody trying to figure out what's going on, and she over there like this.
All right. Will and Jada, right? Will and jumped up. You know what I'm saying? Keep my wife name out there. He done jumped up and go slap somebody. She's sitting up there just looking.
What was she doing the whole time?
Right. She's saying something to Will the whole time.
The whole time.
And Will, don't keep my wife name out your. So yeah.
So one time we were at Sherman Job had a Christmas party. So we were at the Christmas party, and there was valet parking. So we were coming out, and we were trying to get our car to leave. And so on all these are all people that Cheryl worked with. So we was at the valet thing waiting, and all these people was getting their cars in front of us. And so Cheryl was in my ear, and she said, "John, you know we was here before them. How they getting their car for us? Oh, John, look at this. Oh, them too, John." And she just I'm sitting there. And she and I said, all right, I know we've been already. I just started going bananas.
Yeah.
And her eyes got about this big, and she said, "John, no, I gotta work with these people." I'm like, "What you mean? No.
At the company party?
You doing this to me in my ear like you want me to do something about it. So I'm doing something about it, but it's not the way you want me to do. I don't really know what you want me to do about it." I started doing. I never forget you. No, John.
Do you want me to lose my job?
Exactly.
Yeah, but wives gotta know you can't sit up there and just stay in your husband's ear about something because he gonna go off. He gonna go off on you, but whatever you try to, he gonna take it there. He is absolutely going to take it there. But old girl in the video, she said that the old girl volunteered her place. Like, so if the person doesn't ask and you volunteer, does that change the dynamics?
Well, obviously it changes because the woman thought she didn't need to do anything because it was volunteer. So I think the first thing you can do is set the first, and this is the thing. let me say this. This is what's wrong with it. I'm married, got a husband. And I'm asking you to come to my house. That I say you can come to my house and live with me and my husband. It's not my apartment. So you have to do right, because I got to answer to my spouse about you and what you do. And because it's not just me, there are certain things that I'm going to need you to do because it's not just me. And that part right there, listen, because I got a cosign for you. And because I got a cosign for you, this is what I'm going to need you to do. I'm going to need you to give me something as soon as you can, and I'm going to need I'll be out by date. You know, Budweiser have a born on date. I'm going to need a get out by date. I'm going to need that from you.
Cheryl, going back to your story, Cheryl said, hence, he's not been to another company
She
party.
had like it was my fault. It wasn't my fault. It was her fault.
Not a nern.
Dude, I'm just saying, because she married. Listen, you got to understand what I got to do to get you in the house. I can get you in her, but in order for you to stay in her, you got to do some things you got to do to stay here. You can't just say, "Yeah, girl, come on," and go in there and shut the door. And you start bringing stuff in. This is what we need you to do.
Yeah.
Because I know she got to deal with the husband about it. I know she do.
When somebody helps somebody out, when somebody helps you out, it doesn't erase the appreciation you owe them. If they volunteer, if they offer it, that appreciation should still be there. So tell me, the ideal house guest that falls on hard times and you help them out, whether they asked you or whether you volunteered, what does that ideal house guest look like? How do they move? What do they say to you?
The ideal house guest has a plan. That's you can't be no more ideal than that, because now not only can I sell that to you, but I can sell it to my spouse as well. Hey, they said that they're gonna do this, they're doing that, they got a place they're working on. The place just not ready, it's got to do this, it's got to do that. More information is always better.
Yeah.
Because the best house guest is the one that don't have to come stay with you. That's the best house guest you can have. You don't want to, because that's the best one you can have. The best house guest. How much money can I give you to get you on to go to a place, an apartment, to where you can sleep, you can be on your own. That's the best house guest. As a matter of fact, I would dare say it would be easier giving people money than it is let them come stay at your house.
Oh wow! Now you said something. Because that is way more definite time wise.
I remember somebody had somebody staying with them and they wouldn't move, so they went and got them a hotel room. They went and got them a hotel room and paid for it after they had stayed with them for a little while. And they paid for their room because it's gonna be easier for me to do that than it is to put with you here.
Yeah.
Now think about that.
That is something, because people have to understand, anytime somebody comes in that's not normally there, the dynamics in the house change. Not just the fact that the person is there, the amount of electricity goes up, the amount of the usage of utilities goes up, the food and all this stuff changes.
The house don't rest,
right?
Because somebody's always doing that,
right? Because you have a routine.
Yes,
you typically have a routine in how you move, especially you and your spouse, how y'all move. Now a whole new dynamic comes in. You can't leave out your bedroom like you want to. You gotta put your robe on, do something before you leave out. Before, if just you and your wife, you out there like you want to. But now you gotta move completely different.
Absolutely do.
Right? Right. In house guests, make sure you got clothes on when they come out. When they come out of rooms and stuff. Yeah.
It's again, I use the word comfortable and uncomfortable. Everybody is uncomfortable to a level because people have things that they want to do. They want to do. When I get up in the morning, I want to come downstairs and sit at the table and read the newspaper while the TV is on. But if I'm staying with somebody, I can't do what I want to do. I got to see what they want me to do, because I got to adjust to whatever it is that they do.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because if they down here and their room is here, they may not want to hear the TV first thing in the morning. They may not want to be bothered or talked to in the morning. And you wait. Sure, used to stay up in the kitchen when she was making pies and cooking cakes and stuff. And we had some people that were staying with us, and they was night people, and they would be up in the kitchen with Cheryl, talking to Cheryl. And most people would think this is the good thing, but Cheryl hated it.
Cause she had her routine, and she was just used to just going in doing her thing without the.
Cause I go in there and go sleep. I go in there and go sleep. You up
Yeah.
cooking? Okay, I'm a holler.
Yeah.
And that's what she got used to. And then when they came, they would be in there talking to her all night. She would have a fit. She would come in there and wait, John.
Yeah. Yeah. Now you ain't gonna get no sleep, right?
Nah, I ain't get no sleep.
No sleep at all. No sleep at all.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But now it's time to confront the person. They didn't hit the limit. Y'all say, okay, this is enough.
Well, actually, before it hits the limit, you probably need to say something before it hits the limit. And the reason why is because you don't want to be talking to nobody out of frustration. Mm-hmm. That's when everybody says stuff they don't mean. And I've noticed that you can't take stuff back. But if you say something sideways about me and to me, and I'm extending you an olive branch, I may not do it again.
Right.
So before things get out of hand, hey, listen, we need to talk. What's going on? What's going on? And you know what? There needs to be conversation, a constant conversation going on.
I was just gonna say that. Yeah.
When you there, hey, what's going on? What the job thing look like? What the
progress reports?
Dude, because you are staying with somebody for free, and ain't nothing free, bro.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing free. And so there needs to be progress reports, weekly, monthly, every 2 weeks, something.
And you got to expect questions.
Yes.
How's the house search going? How's the job search going? How's this going? How's that going? And you can't get in your feelings about them because that's that accountability.
Listen, that's the part of them trying to push you out of the door that people don't want. If you don't want nobody asking you about your progress, then maybe you should progress out of that door.
Yeah. There is a lot of agreement. There was a lot of just compromise and everything that has to happen for adults to live together. Just a husband and wife, there's a lot that has to be talked about. And y'all supposed to be there together.
We were just in 3 days and couldn't leave. And I was like, oh my God. I think we were both like, oh my God, we gotta go sit in the car, we gotta go somewhere. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot, man.
I think about people that there are cultures that stay together. Well, I guess because they have a common goal. Cultures that stay together for the sake of building.
Yeah.
And they'll build and then, but I think it's because they have a common goal. I think that makes it.
And they have a plan.
And they have a plan.
Come in with a plan. The worst, if you do not plan to succeed, you have just planned to fail, bro.
Yeah.
You got no. Listen, willy-nilly gets you in a place to where you get put out of your spot.
Right.
Living willy-nilly, and you can't be here and be willy-nilly, man.
Yeah. I remember I heard Dr. Myron Golden, he said something, man, that hit me. He said, I'm not out here trying to succeed any more than anybody who's failing is trying to fail. And we don't pay attention to how we're moving and just the routine of how we're moving. And there's a result that comes along with how we move. And so if we don't adjust the way we move, we're going to keep on getting the same results, right? If you want a different result, you got to actually do something different. And people have to take the time to look at, how did I get here? How did I get here where I need to stay with somebody? And because you can't just dismiss all of that. How did you get in this situation to begin with? True enough, things happen. Some people fall on hard times, and it's not necessarily a situation of I didn't quite handle my business. You could have just had a tragedy that happened that was more than you can actually, handle at the time. But if that happens to a person, that person already has a mindset of rebuilding. Mm-hmm. So, but for the person who your habits led to you being in a position where you needed somebody to allow you to stay with them and stuff like that, I think there's a different level of conversation that needs to happen. And I think that's where the uncomfortableness comes from, because if you sit, here's the thing, and I tell people this, if I have to help you, especially like finance, if I have to help you more than one time, you have now invited me into your situation to where I got a voice.
Mm-hmm.
First time, all right, fine. But when you come back, I got the right to ask you, so what are you doing?
Yeah. So
what are you doing?
Mm-hmm.
Let's sit down and take a look at XYZ. Let's see how you keep ending up here.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the thing about it. You can't keep taking things from people and thinking they just gonna give you things and shut their mouth. No. Listen, politicians know that. Them donations don't come with, you know, they come with an agenda that person has. So there's no way a person just helps you out without their opinions of how you should be doing things. You opening the door for that.
Well, and also, do you think about this? If I invite you to come into, if I extend an olive branch for you to come to stay in my house, I see something in you. I see you have portrayed yourself in a way with me that seems responsible, and you just seem like you need a break. I'm trying to give that to you. So it's your responsibility, if somebody gives you a break, to make sure you don't mess over or do that particular person.
Right.
Have a clear understanding of what's expected of you when you come. Hey, what are y'all going to need from me? What do I need to do? How long can I be here? 3 months? Well, what? So do I need to? Because when it's funny when you start talking to people about it, they may need you to help them talk themselves through what they need to do.
Yeah.
Because most of the time, man, we are the product of our own decisions. Most of the time, more time than not.
Yeah.
We have did one thing or another to have ourselves in a situation. Now, even if you don't, there was a way that you could have planned better to where if you were in it, you at least have some money to where you can kind of get on your feet while you find your job. I'm careful right here because I don't want to say anything. So D, if I'm knocking at your door, my D, D, if you go, oh, you.
Oh, let me get Brenda before we go beyond this point. Brenda said, whether the progress report is good or bad, 3 months is it. You need to find somewhere else to go.
Yeah. And as long as she is displaying that the whole time, then you good. Then yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Cheryl says, I'm trusting that you will do what you said until you are not doing what you said. If you need help with your plan, let me know. Okay. But as a friend, if you know the plans ain't working out, do you wait for them?
No.
Or should you step in and say, let's sit down. Let's have a sit down.
You got to be proactive. Listen, you're gonna either be proactive or reactive. One or two.
Yeah.
1 or 2, you might as well be proactive and ask them about it. And if you don't want to this because this is the problem. I don't want to bug them. I know they know they need to get out. I don't want them to leave here and be talking about me, how I was to all my friends. Because let me tell you something.
Yeah.
I got some friends right now. I know if I had to stay with them, I already know how they're gonna be. And it ain't gonna be nice. It ain't gonna be pleasant. Listen, man.
Yeah.
Dude,
yeah.
We are buttholes for a reason. We are not buttholes because we want to be. We buttholes because we have to be with people. Because people will run over you back and forward if you allow them to.
If you let them. Yeah. You're absolutely right.
People. That's anybody.
You're right. Well, man, I think we down to the final thoughts. We're down to final thoughts. So we'll go ahead and turn it over to you so you can give your final thoughts.
All right. So my final thought for this evening is there was a guy, motivation speaker, Jim Rohn. He had this saying. He said, if you wake up in your life and you are not where you want to be, then your way of thinking has failed you. And you need to repent and go back and throw away that way of thinking and adjust to something new. because that has failed you. Oftentimes, we go through life repeating the same old things because we won't admit that our way of thinking is trash. So go back when you fail, dust yourself off, because we all have been there. Dust yourself off and pick up a new philosophy and get a plan about your life that will help you succeed. That's my final thought.
John said something really, really key. And I think often the assumption is if somebody's falling on hard times, then you have to be nice about everything. Now, let me say, you don't go in there just being a butthole to people, but there is a level of, I got to be tough on you to a certain degree because I can't let you settle here. I know it could be something that's emotional. It could be something that's tough, but the reality is we can't stay here. I'm not just talking about at the house. I'm talking about in this place to where you're down bad like this. The Bible talks about iron sharpens iron. So the man sharpens the countenance of his friend. If you ever notice iron hitting iron, it is a violent thing. It is not something that's comfortable. It is not something that's real easy. When that iron hits that other iron, it's almost conflict. It's pretty much conflict. But it's better to have, the Bible says, faithful are the wounds of a friend. A friend is not trying to hurt you for their own sake. A friend is not trying to destroy you. That friend is coming at you because they want best for you. They want better for you. And so there's a level of understanding that you have to have. If a friend is getting on your case, if you have to stay with them and they staying on you about where you going, how you moving, what you're doing with your money, stuff like that, it's because they do love you. Love ain't always this flowery feeling. Love is holding people to things at certain times as well. And so you just have to know that comes with the territory. So expect it. And that's my final thought.
That's good, man. That's really good, because I think as a person that needs help, you have a responsibility to those people that's trying to help you, though.
You do.
You know what I'm saying? You got to remember that part.
Yeah. You have a responsibility.
Great, I thought this would be a good one, man. Yeah.
Turned out good. We appreciate everybody that chimed in. And if you're listening to this later on, don't forget, like it, share, and subscribe. We appreciate you for hanging out with us. We're going to catch you all next week. Don't go nowhere. Come back to see us. Peace out.
Good.